end. And what's really great about this age group, Pee Wee and Bantam in general, is just the raw emotion, the purity of the competition, the fact that these are kids that are really, they think it's the big show, because it is the big show for them, and they watch NFL football and CFL football, and they play Madden, and they want to be like that, and you see it come through on the football field. And that's why the Pee Wee and Bantam is really our favorite sort of two groups of divisions, because it's the most pure sport, I think.
Well said, man. Yeah, and also, it's you still got a bunch of teams, so there's a lot of like unknowns out there. I mean, it's sad to see the midget division right now with only 4 teams, and like I said, I shot the Norsemen and the Eagles. Those highlights will be out tomorrow. And there's some great football being played there, and a lot of these kids, some of the shout-outs I wanted to say was Dorber's playing for the Eagles again. It's good to see him out there.
Oh, there we go. I didn't know. That's great.
Yeah, Dorber's playing out there. Richard Burton, who I hadn't discovered until the championship game last year for the Lions, but just a great slot back white boy. That's I just liked the way he played the game, and he's out there. He's got 4 touchdowns with the Norsemen. He's by far the most productive receiver for the Norsemen. That's great to see them playing. Tyler Broman, another kid that was came up through the Warriors development model. The Bantam was our MVP last year. You put him anywhere, and he's just this kind of kid that will say yes, coach, and do it to the best of his ability. Now he made such an impression on me that we've got him working for HESN now. So probably got the coolest job as a 17-year-old in the city. I'm confident to say. So, I mean, that's great to see these guys out there playing. But to have only 4 divisions, and the Norsemen handled everyone except for they played everybody except for Canada, and Canada hasn't won a game yet. So I have to say that it kind of takes away a little bit of the excitement of the league or the division when we might be seeing the same teams have the same kind of unbalanced scores the whole fall. And and what you said about the Bantam and the Pee Wee division is the opposite. I mean, we got 14 teams at Pee Wee, we got 11 at Bantam, and anything can happen.
And that's the whole thing. Like, we know that at the 17, 18, 19-year-old division and midget, the trouble they have of getting kids, and the way that the high school's set up in the sense of that you graduate at 17. So a lot of these kids are sort of, it's the purgatory of the football world right now, because just the way the ages are structured. It's nothing that
right.
It's not
the kid's fault. That's the first thing you want to say, is that these 17-year-olds that are playing, some of them are the Jacob Spinellas that are destined to go get a full ride at Laurier and compete in his first year for a starting quarterback role. But you do have the other situation where they're lining up next to maybe a kid that was an okay Bantam player, but maybe has already dropped out of high school and is working a full-time job. So without a high school degree, or diploma. So, I mean, it's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of strange, and I'd like to see maybe some work done at that division, because the way it is with the 4 teams this season, I think the proof will be in the pudding that, it's a fast level of football, and but it could be maybe differently structured, in my opinion.
And it's also we're really basing it on what we saw last year when we had 8 teams in the division, and we thought that maybe last year would be a great sort of building block opportunity to really rejuvenate the name of midget football and bring it up a notch, because last year obviously we had a couple great teams, we had a fantastic championship game, and we really felt that the momentum could be carried into this year. Unfortunately, for reasons that no one really understands still, it didn't work out that way. But we know that the people involved are busting their butts, and we know that the kids that are playing and the coaches that are there are all trying their best and doing a great job with it. And we encourage everyone to go and check out the games and support your friends and family. And you can go check out the highlights that HESN is producing for the Midget League in the CAFA, also the Bantam and Pee Wee. And just it's just the bottom line is like you just said, you can't blame the kids. The kids are there playing, so don't hate on the kids. Support what they're doing, and they really work hard at their craft.
Absolutely.